These long dog days of summer, I mean, we just made it through a heat wave. Mama was parched through this heat wave. I was hitting up Dunkin' every single day, and I will continue to probably for the rest of my days, but especially this summer. Dunkin' is helping everyone stay cool this summer with its lineup of refreshers. These drinks are packed with bold, fruity flavors and served ice cold. It's amazing. Dunkin' refreshers are the perfect afternoon pick-me-up. I like to start my morning with them personally, and then sometimes I go back for a second one because I'm just feeling crazy. They come in a variety of delicious flavors, including fan favorites mango pineapple and strawberry dragon fruit. And then for a limited time, there's black cherry and there's pink pineapple. I'm going to tell you something right now, and it's a bold claim, let me tell you, but I stand behind it. Pink pineapple will change your life. It is so good. It has me feeling like I'm sitting in a pool, resort side, just living, honey. It's so yummy. Try your favorite flavor with green tea, sparkling water, lemonade, or Dunkin's all-new limeade. I haven't tried the limeade yet, but I'm going to. Usually I get my drinks made with green tea and occasionally lemonade, but I do really like the green tea. Or if you don't want to build your own, try one of Dunkin's curated refreshers like the Cherry Lime Ricky or the Ultimate Pink Daydream. The Cherry Lime Ricky, scrumptious. I could drink like 3 of these a day. They're so freaking yummy. Head to Dunkin' today and find your favorite refresher. Dunkin' refreshers contain less than 1% fruit juice. Limited time offer.
Chilling crime cases are mysterious, but finding coverage shouldn't be. With the State Farm Personal Price Plan, you have options and can personalize your plan to help create an affordable price so you can get back to cracking all of life's bigger cases. Talk to a State Farm agent today to learn how you can choose to bundle and save with the Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Head to statefarm.com to get a quote. Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
This episode is brought to you by SoFi, the all-in-one finance app. The sooner you start investing, the more potential you have to build your money, even for beginners. SoFi makes it simple with an easy-to-use app. To get you going, SoFi is offering up to $1,000 in stock when you open up and fund a SoFi self-directed brokerage account. Terms apply. Learn more at SoFi.com/SXM. Brokerage offered through SoFi Securities LLC. Member FINRA/SIPC.
Hey, weirdos. I'm Alaina.
I'm Ash.
And I'm Bailey Sarian.
And this is Morbid.
Woo! Woohoo!
It's a special episode, guys. We have Bailey back on the show. You remember Bailey.
Yay! I'm so happy to be here.
We are so happy to have you
I'm
back.
so excited.
And
This is gonna be
Bailey's like
fun.
here.
I'm here. I'm in your home.
In the flesh.
In the pod lab.
This
Yes.
is wild.
It's so cool to meet you guys in person.
I know. This feels so crazy.
I know. I feel like we should have like a screen separating us.
I know. Well, we kind of do. I'm behind this mic. I
That's
can't really
true.
see you.
That's true.
we can just peek out every now and again.
Hello.
Thank you for inviting me back.
Of course. You're
Anytime.
always welcome.
I love you guys so much. I love your podcast. You guys are killing it.
Oh my God, thank
Don't
you.
ever give up. Believe in yourselves.
Oh my God.
I'm rooting
love
for you.
Same for you, man.
Thanks.
Tears shed already, guys.
And we're done. Bye.
And that's it. See you later.
Thanks for tuning in.
This was our episode.
Morbid, but positivity.
I love that. You know, and it's so weird because I feel like we've already met in person. So
I
this
know.
is like that strange feeling of like, well, I know you, right?
Yeah,
Like,
it
it's
does
like,
feel
this has
that way.
happened.
When I was coming over here, I was like, we've met. We've
Yeah.
met.
You're like, I'm just going over your house.
Yeah.
Of course.
But we haven't.
We
So,
haven't.
Thank
Here
you.
we are.
But now
And
we have.
I love your home.
Thank you.
Thank you for inviting me into your place.
You
your
are always
space.
welcome in my place.
Thanks.
My
And your
space.
space.
And your space. You need to throw a huge Halloween rager here.
Oh,
Yeah,
hell
you
yeah.
do.
It's so spooky.
Right?
Yes.
It's so spooky.
Oh, yeah.
You need, across the street from a cemetery. Hello.
Yeah.
Party.
Dream.
Vibes.
That's the dream.
We
I
can
know
go
what you're
party in the
doing.
cemetery after.
That's what sold me on this place. I was like, well, there's a cemetery.
That's
so-
actually very true.
It's
She
true.
texted me and was like, there's a cemetery. I think we should get it.
Is you feel like it's kind of haunted?
It is. It's super old. Like, not that, well, the house isn't like crazy old, Not as old.
But it's an old town with like
But
a
it's
lot
a
of.
yeah.
Actually, oh no, I can't tell that statistic because it will give us away. Never
Exactly. You know what? Don't triangulate our
mind. No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, yeah, I love the street. I'm like naming everything.
the street that you are
No,
off
you said
of.
cemetery. You're good. I was about to think of a fact that would literally give us completely
Yeah,
away.
it's
I'll
true.
tell you after.
Yeah.
Got
It's
it.
a cool
Okay.
It's a fun
fact, though.
one.
No facts.
Yeah.
Noted.
Noted. But you know what? Today we're gonna do something fun. We're gonna do some listener tales.
Yeah.
You know, because listener tales are
Brought to you by you, for you, from you, and all about you.
woo
Snaps.
snaps for that. You always do it right
I try.
every time. Every
Because
time
I made
I'm
it
always
up.
impressed.
You know, it's easy to remember.
I made it. You know, I make a lot of things up though, and I still fuck them up.
That's
So
true. But you know what? That relatable.
we had to start this episode like 3 times because I couldn't get the idea that there were 3 of us in the room and not 2.
Well, I mean, to be
happens.
fair, it's kind of hard. It's just you two forever.
It's true.
And now I'm just here, like, hey, remember, I'm here. You know, like,
Hello. Hi.
yeah. So
I'm like,
it's,
you're not.
You know, it's okay.
All right, thank you. I appreciate that. But you know, we're gonna start this off with an intense one
Yay.
because this one includes Jerry Brudos,
That's a lot.
which we haven't covered Jerry Brudos
You
yet.
haven't?
No, he's like one of those that I've been waiting to cover.
Yeah.
Because you got to be in the right frame of mind to cover that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know? You got to be in a right place.
Remind me, Jerry's the shoe guy.
He's the
Yup.
shoe guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Little weirdo.
Yeah, he's a real weirdo. But this one's called OG Listener Tale. My mom dated a serial killer. Someone on your future topic agenda. So they knew. They knew it's on my future topic agenda. It says, hey, chicas, where do I start? You can use my name, which is Meredith. And yes, I love my name too. I love your name. I was never one of those kids that decided to use my middle name or something. Attached is a double-spaced 13-point PDF attached for the story I've teased. It's
Did you
not
just say
super long.
PDF?
They didn't write Putifa.
Putifa. It's
It
always
says PDF.
Putifa. Terrible.
I'm sorry. It's not super long, so I won't apologize for the length. It comes in around 8 minutes of reading time. That's the new thing that our listeners are doing for us, is they're being like, this is about 14 minutes of reading time. They're beautiful people.
They really
Wow,
are.
that's very kind.
So kind.
And they
They're
do the
kind
double
on you?
spaced PDF like for us because I can't see anything.
That's how I am.
Right? It's pretty
yeah.
great.
Yeah.
So they
It's pretty
they
great.
work with us.
That's so sweet.
They put in the work.
That's
and I
nice.
appreciate
What a
that.
great community.
Yeah, they're a part of these episodes. They also gave us a pronunciation guide,
Wow.
which
My subscribers are screwing me over. They want me to mispronounce everything. I say everything wrong.
99%
Usually we
of
do
the time
too.
that's
Yeah.
us.
I think that's why we got here.
Yeah.
Exactly. They were like, you know what? I'm going to help you out with this
Oh,
one.
you're right. They're like, we feel bad. Here
Yeah,
you
they're
go.
like, you guys can't say
Throw
They
us
just
a
want me
bone.
to struggle for some reason.
Yeah, you know, but this one, apparently the town is called Corvallis. Thank you for
Okay.
that. To be extra clear, that is a hard Oregon R.
Oregon.
Oregon. It's
Oregon.
Oregon
Sorry, I
Trail.
jinxed you. I was like,
It's Oregon Trail. That's why.
I know.
It's Oregon, but it's Oregon Trail.
Exactly.
Okay.
Remember when they read me to filth for how I said Oregon before?
Oregon Trail actually read us to filth. for
On
that.
Twitter.
The actual Oregon Trail
Shut
game
up.
Yeah.
was like, it's Oregon. And I was like, get out of here, Oregon Trail.
oh, wait, you really say Oregon?
Yeah.
See, for the
Well,
place,
I used to.
Oh.
it's Oregon. But when I refer to the game, it's Oregon Trail.
How come?
Because I grew up saying Oregon Trail.
Okay, that's fair.
And I think we grew up saying Oregon.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say I always said Oregon because my dad used to live in Oregon, and I was like, my dad
still
moved
saying
to Oregon.
You live in Oregon.
It
that's
just
what I
sounds like a
mean.
nice shape.
It does,
It does
right?
actually.
Oregon.
It does,
Everyone
actually.
from there is like, it's Oregon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's rough.
How funny. Okay. I like that though.
But you know what?
makes you you.
Massachusetts has
Thanks.
terrible pronounced names too. So
Yeah, say Leominster.
say Peabody.
There you go.
Say
Okay,
Okay, so
Worcester.
Oregon Trail, the game come after you?
They did.
Yeah, the game was like
Oh, that's
I'll like
cool.
jokesies, of course. You know.
yeah, I
but-
would screenshot and frame that.
yeah. no
know,
beef
missed
with Oregon
opportunity.
Trail. But yeah, they were like, it's no. It says my choir teacher in high school came from Boston and had
Hey.
so much disdain for the Oregon R. We hit that consonant hard. Hard. Also, the Oregonian appears in the story. And Ash, you've gotten it right before, so I know you got this. For your mental
Whoa.
health, Oregonian equals Oregonian. See, I said it right.
You did.
But also, regional dialects are a real thing, so you do you. See, thank you for ending it.
There
that
it
way.
is.
Yeah, because
I
we're
love
always
that.
like regional dialects, guys. We say things different. Oh, my ever-loving whatever. It has taken me so long to get this out. Please be gentle. Lots of feels involved here. Keep it
Aw.
real, my lovelies. And they attached a bunch of photos, but we're going to get to the listener tale.
Yay.
It says, Dear wonderful weirdos, I've listened to you since your first episode, and while you've come a long, long way, I think you've stayed true to your vision. Thank you. I'm really glad Ash no longer calls herself a trash person, whether
still
or not
do.
she's drinking questionable Slurpees. But I'm secretly really glad she didn't cut the cussing like Papa suggested. You got to keep it real, am I right? Condolences on last year's losses and this year's early struggles. Congratulations on the many, many successes. You're really sweet.
I know. Thanks.
Specific to Ash and Drew, you're doing the damn thing. Much love to you.
Thank you.
Specific to Alaina, you're an inspiration to wannabe writers everywhere, including me.
Aw.
I wanted to write from the time I was 9 years old, but I was discouraged because my neurodivergent brain could never decide between first person and third person narrugles. That took
Didn't
me.
you struggle with that?
Yes.
I
I was just
struggle
going to
with
say,
that
It's hard.
all the
don't feel
time.
bad about that at all because I struggled with that.
Yeah.
Still struggle with that.
I feel like I would too.
Yeah.
I gave up with it.
It's hard.
It's so hard.
To this day, I don't know why we can't just call it second person and call it a day, but that was the late 80s. I'm an old broad. And I was called weird, daydreamer, etc. Those things are not untrue, but I was also struggling with an undiagnosed learning disability. So my husband still thinks I should write one of my personal tales into a book, but the convicted creepo is out and walking around, so there is possible libel defamation shiz to consider.
Damn.
That sucks. You can make it like fictional though. Like,
Yeah, there
just
you go.
Take some artistic license with it, and then you can write it down.
Boom.
I say do it. I actually have several stories to share. Accidental amputation comedy of errors, stalkers, serial rapist encounters. See above the guy who is out and about now.
Oh, no.
Damn. And I'm not sure how to begin, really, even after years of considering a submittal. Several of the best stories, this being one, are actually my mom's, but she passed away almost 5 years ago. Sad face.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
I'm sorry.
So some details might be a tad inaccurate or fuzzy. I started writing this the day before what would have been her 80th birthday in October of 2022. We didn't know 75 would be her last. Oh, I'm sorry. So hug your loved ones, kids, because grief and regret is the shits. Grief being complicated stuff is why it's taken months on top of months to get this sent. But good for you for sending it.
I know.
It's taken me yet another 5 months to get this sent, and since I've just finished listening to Harvey Glatman Part 1, oof, I think perhaps the time is at hand. Hint, you mentioned one of the main characters on that episode.
Oh, yeah, because I brought up
You did.
this man's.
This man's. In any case, let's get to the case. When I was in my mid-20s, I found out that my mom had dated a serial killer. Imagine just finding that out.
No.
In your mid-20s, your mom's like, you know what's funny about my life?
One time I
Like,
dated
wow.
a serial killer.
All right.
I'd be so mad.
Right?
Like,
Yeah.
why wouldn't you tell me that day one?
Yeah, you got like right away.
Tell me that when
know.
I came out the womb, Mom.
Like teaching me my ABCs, be like, by the way,
You know that guy who killed all those people? Yeah.
put this away.
Slept with him.
I like
Just
to
found it.
It came up one day in casual conversation. Super cash, right? I have no idea why she she chose to tell me the day that she did. Mom was a night owl, always had been. Growing up, if I called to be picked up from school with a tummy ache, it typically took a couple calls to get her on the phone because she was reliably lying down napping.
Relatable.
Years later, treatment for a previously undiagnosed thyroid problem resolved the majority of the excessive napping, but she was still always up late, really late, like sunrise late. I guess this habit started in her youth, probably high school if she could get away with it. Grandpa was a stickler for proper behavior. But for certain, as a freshman in college, she told me she would sit up at night listening to the radio and smoking cigarettes. Scandalous. So as a freshman at Oregon State University in Corvallis,
Boom.
she would sit up late and listen to a local radio station. And for whatever reason, she called the station late one night and spoke to the engineer working the station. From what I recall, after several late nights conversations, he and my mom decided to meet. I
my
love that this
God.
is like the meet cute in the
Yeah.
It's like they were chatting on AIM before
beginning. Yeah,
AIM. You know?
early AIM. Given that it was 1960-ish, it was probably a very cute conversation where this guy bashfully asked Mom out on a proper date. Mom told me Jerry had a kind, gentle, pleasant demeanor and a pleasant voice.
Not Jerry.
Can I just take a minute right here to mention how terrifying it is that this individual presented as kind and gentle?
Yeah, you sure can.
Yeah.
Wait, did she say how old she was? at this time?
She was a freshman in college.
Okay.
So she was young.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get the mental image.
I know. That's
no,
the
you
thing,
got it.
'cause you're like, where was this? When was this
You
happening?
gotta picture it all.
Freshman in college while she's sitting up late night listening
Smoking
to the radio,
cigs.
smoking cigs, calling in the radio station.
It's giving me like Now and Then vibes.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that movie?
No, but I love the candy.
All right, so it works out.
There you go.
Yes, I
So
will
you'll
say.
love the movie.
Yes.
That is such a great movie. You got to watch it.
Yeah, you should watch
It's
that.
nostalgia fest.
God, I think I've seen it, but I can't remember
great.
right now. But yeah.
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 It's also making me think of an urban legend. Tara Reid being like the radio operator.
Yep.
At, like late at night, people calling in and asking like really raunchy questions.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
And I love her in that movie.
She's so good in
Okay,
that
I gotta
movie.
watch it.
She's underrated in that movie.
Yeah,
Oh,
big
really?
time.
Reid. Yeah, she's fucking phenomenal in that. That was like the height of Tara Reid.
Oh, yeah, big time.
That was like American Pie Tara Reid.
Mm-hmm.
But we digress. This is where details get really fuzzy. Mom and Jerry went out at least twice. I don't know what the order was and what they did on one or of what I believe was only 2 dates. But on the date I know about, they drove to the coast together. They drove to the coast together.
Yikes.
Because Corvallis is only 53 miles of winding rural highway away, incidentally, Highway 20 is the longest highway in the United States, starting in Newport and ending 3,151.3 miles later in Boston.
Whoa.
Look at that. But I digress. I'm only guessing that this is the beach they ended up at because it was the shortest route to the coast. The point being that they spent an extended period of time alone in a car with him as he drove on rural highways. That is really scary. Rural highways that to this day have long, solitary stretches that outside of busy holiday weekends when everyone and their cousin and their cousin's best friend decide to escape to the coast are relatively solitary places. So here's my sweet little mama, all 5'2" of her, alone, on a road trip, in a car, with someone who someday will be arrested as a serial killer. And here I am today to tell you about it because he evidently hadn't started killing yet.
Oh, that's crazy. So imagine she like realizes it later and she's like, he hadn't even killed anybody yet, but he was like, that might have been like
That
working
was,
in
like,
his mind
was
at
he
that point.
thinking about it on that car ride? Was he
Totally.
like practicing something?
Like, was
Yeah.
she an almost victim?
Oh,
That's freaky.
Right?
that's
That would
terrifying.
keep me up if
Oh,
I was
that's the
her
thing.
mom.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's why she's a late night owl.
Oh, yeah. Maybe. Facts.
Full circle.
Yeah.
Keeping her up, because I always think about that with these kind of stories is like you must be constantly thinking that every second that you were with that person you got away with your life.
Oh, totally.
Totally.
It could have been totally different.
Because my thought too is like these serial killers and stuff, they don't just randomly one day decide to kill. It's something that they build up to. So most likely, like something was marinating up there in that
That's the
noggin.
thing.
Like,
Right?
You know, like he was probably, yeah.
He was thinking about it.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Why not? I mean, come on. He
You
was-
know that thought
yeah.
entered his mind.
Oh,
being
for sure.
alone
Had to
with a
have.
woman in a car, like
Driving
that
along
man,
the coast. Isn't that where he usually would like carry
That's
things
the
out?
thing. Like he would like bring them back to his house.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's a rough
I
one.
wonder what the conversation was like.
I know.
You know?
And at that point, he was definitely going through it because he's the one that has all these like issues from childhood
Yeah.
that he brought into adulthood. So he was like smack dab in the middle of his like
Ugh.
traumatic issues here.
Yeah,
and like the
imagine.
shoe thing.
I was just gonna say, imagine if he had complimented her shoes.
I know. I wonder.
Or, like,
Maybe she
said
was
something
wearing
about them.
ugly shoes, and that's why he didn't.
That
Maybe.
could have
That
been
could
it.
be the thing that saved her, you
'Cause
know?
she
She's wearing her
was
Uggs that
very-
day.
Yeah, she's wearing like clogs.
That was important. That was important. So
Yeah.
it could have been it.
yeah.
Damn. All comes
Good
down
for
to the
her.
shoe choice.
It does. Thank goodness she got away
God,
with
that's
this.
scary.
Right?
Mom told me that they didn't go out more than a couple of times, and that while he seemed nice enough, he was a little soft and homely. Definitely homely. You know what? I agree with her. He was definitely
yeah.
homely.
Not a cute guy.
And so she just wasn't attracted to him. Makes sense since she ended up with my dad, who was movie star handsome with
Hell
broad
yeah.
muscular shoulders and abs before abs were cool. Get it? Your dad.
Yeah, pour one out for your
Yeah,
dad.
pour one out for your dad. Seriously, though, go look later at images of this guy. And you can, but I don't recommend it.
Yeah.
And then compare him to say, oh my God, I was picturing Paul Newman when she said her dad. That's who I was thinking of.
is.
You don't know who Paul Newman is?
No. Who is that?
Oh man.
What's he from?
Look up Paul Newman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever had his salad dressings, maybe?
Oh, yeah.
Newman's Own.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
that
he's
guy.
like very handsome old movie star.
Let's see.
Paul Newman from Cool Hand Luke with golden blonde curly hair with crystal blue eyes. That's about what my dad looked like. Just saying. So when I say she thought Jerry was homely, she knew she could do better. Keep your tits and standards high, ladies.
Great advice.
There are pictures for you attached to the email of my teeny mama and my handsome dad. There are puppers too for funsies. I love that people just send us pictures of their pets. It's the best.
I love that.
Like they'll tell us a horrific story and they'll be like, but here's a picture of my puppy. And it's like,
But look at
that
my
made
dog.
it better. Thank you. Keep
Palate
doing
cleanser.
it. Some of the listeners may have already figured out that I am referring to the one, the only, drumroll please, Jerome Brudos of such hits as Lust Killer by Anne Rule and episodes 281 and 282 of Last Podcast on the Left, where Henry specifically says that Jerry couldn't get a date, so when he met his wife, he married her ASAP. But I know, and now you do too, that wasn't entirely true. Welcome to my mom's secret. My mom, smart, pretty, and from a good family, went away to college and went out with this nutbag in what I believe was autumn of 1960. Stories indicate he married Darcy in 1961. So it was likely within a year after he and my mom went out, and to the best of our true crime buff community's knowledge, and we know quite a bit about this guy, but also startlingly little. He didn't start killing until several years later, but we also know that he'd been a sexual sadist from a very, very young age. And somehow, there but for the grace, I guess, my mom was left completely untouched and happily ignorant until she got up to get the paper one morning in the spring of 1969, and this is how she described that.
Oh my God.
She and my dad had been married about 3.5 years. They lived on a semi-rural piece of property. Rural is so hard to say.
I hate that
Really
word.
hard to
Every
say.
time I say it, I have to I'm like, rural.
Yeah, and you like see it coming in the sentence
Yeah,
too,
and I'm
and you're
like,
like,
get ready.
"Oh."
Yes. I have to jog in place for a second to get it right. On the edge of what one day would be a flourishing, affluent suburb just a few miles from downtown Portland, Oregon. My dad had gone to work that morning and Mom slept in, as was her routine. But when she got up and wandered down the driveway to get the Oregonian? Yeah?
Don't look
Well,
at
now
me.
I don't know.
Shit.
Oregon people.
Oregonian.
Wait, she gave us the thing, didn't she?
Because Oregonian would mean we're saying it our way.
Oregonian.
Yeah, it's Oregonian. Yes, you're pronouncing it right, she said. Thank you. Out of the paper box, she unfolded it to find what she described as a 6-inch high lettered headline screaming about a killer being caught. And below that was a picture of the man she'd been alone with a time or two. Oof. She said she immediately fell apart. I don't blame her. And with no one else home, she ran across the street to the nearest neighbor who confronted her as she trauma cried.
Or comforted her.
Comforted her. He confronted her.
Why are you crying?
Why are you crying?
Stop crying.
Stop it. It's the 60s.
There's no crying in baseball.
That's really all I know, and Mom made it clear that she never wanted to discuss this at length. Clearly, the very idea that she had been in such close contact with a man that could have ended her life, or at least have changed it dramatically, was just more than what she wanted to dwell on. It may also be that because of the era in which Mom was raised, she carried some shame from the very fact that she went out with this monster, which is pretty fucked up. A very victim-blamey kind of vibe. Super gross.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was even survivor's guilt because she made it out alive of the casual relationship they had. Part of me feels like I'm betraying Mom by sharing this, and part of me feels like I'm freeing her from the burden. I think it's the latter, I would say. Either way, if she were still with us, it would be her story to share, but she's not. So let us all release her from these misplaced emotions that she carried.
Aww.
You are released, Mama.
Totally released.
Happy belated birthday, Mom. I love and miss you forever. So keep it weird, my friends, but not so weird that you innocently accept a date with a total monster and then carry a secret shame for 48 years. Never, ever, ever keep it that weird.
Never.
Damn.
Wow, that was wild.
Meredith.
That was
what
wild,
a
but
story.
that was really sweet.
That was. And
Yeah.
oh my
Meredith
God.
was so sweet.
Your parents were so cute.
And he does look like Paul
Oh,
And
that's
Newman.
your
your parents?
dad is a handsome movie star.
Yeah.
Paul
He
Newman type.
is. He's a tall, handsome man.
A tall
Little
drink of water.
Oh, same
There you go.
wave there, yeah.
There you go. So thank you for that, Meredith.
I know.
And happy belated birthday to your mama.
Yeah.
And I'm glad she survived that.
Seriously.
'Cause, my God.
Yeah, that was wild.
I wonder if she had a gut. There's so many questions, you know?
I know, because you wonder, like,
Like, did she get a gut feeling?
was there any feeling that she was
Did she think he was
ignoring?
weird? Like, what?
Yeah.
Why didn't she go out with him again?
That's what I wonder. Like, the
Yeah.
last date they went on, like, did something happen that left a weird taste in her mouth?
Because he was homely. And if you look at, like,
I'm gonna look at him
if
now.
you look at the man she married, like, yeah, she knew she could do better there. But it's
Totally.
like, was there also something that just told her?
Yeah,
Like,
or maybe he just had a shitty personality.
yeah, which
Maybe,
honestly,
like, all of it.
Yeah,
All the above, yeah.
You know?
it's true.
Yeah.
Like, he was a charmer at first, like they usually are. And then when you find out who they really are, you're like, wow, you suck.
Yeah, because he definitely was not cute.
No.
Woof.
Yeah, no. It's not a
Yeah.
good situation.
I think your
there.
mom made the best choice she could have
I
there.
think she should. She came out on top.
she did.
Yeah.
All right.
That's so scary.
That was.
I wonder, like, how you would feel afterwards. I never really thought about that too much. Like,
Reading that headline.
yeah, you know?
Like, I would probably do what she
Feel
did,
the-
which
yeah.
is just like,
Go
Burst
cry,
into
but,
tears.
like, also you probably would have survivor's guilt.
yeah, because you're like, why did I?
Yeah, and
get
how
out
did I
of
not
that?
see that?
Yeah.
Or I could
Yeah.
have saved people if I would have said something.
Yeah.
Even though you have to take that off of you.
Of
but, like,
course. But like, that's
Poor
what
thing.
survivor's guilt
yeah.
is at
yeah.
its core, is like something that you should never feel because you did nothing wrong, but like you inherently feel.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're like, did I ignore a feeling?
I feel like it would just be very confusing. Like, I
Yeah,
just
for
feel like, I
sure.
don't know how to feel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
you probably talk yourself out of it. Like, no, that
Yeah.
wasn't the same guy.
Like,
There's
that
no
could not
way.
be.
Yeah,
Right?
like, there's
That's
no
Just
way.
the
big.
same name.
Yeah. Same look and everything, but not the same guy.
But you know, you know that face.
Yeah, that
You don't
face will
forget that
stay
face.
with you.
Yeah. He was, different looking.
He was not a looker.
Definitely not. All
And
right.
he didn't even have a good personality.
No.
No, it doesn't sound like
So
you did
many
at all.
questions.
But apparently he was good on the phone.
all right.
That's the thing.
I feel like that happens a lot. I feel
Yeah.
like then people like get in front of you and you're like, wait, was that the same person that I was talking to this
Yeah.
whole time?
That's what it is.
You know, like back when I was on the apps and stuff and I would talk to people and then you're like,
When I was on the app.
what is this? You
And then
know,
you meet him in person, it's just like
nothing.
nothing. Dead.
There.
Yeah.
You're like, was I talking to like your talented cousin or something?
Your
It's like,
talented
yeah.
cousin.
You're good with words, cousin.
Oh my God,
So
this makes me
true.
so happy that I never had to do the
Yeah, consider yourself real
online
lucky.
dating.
Yeah, would not recommend.
No.
10 out of 10 do not recommend.
Hearing the horror stories, I'm like, my God.
Yeah.
You're a warrior. Like,
I'm
you're a
very
warrior.
glad that I went back with Drew and figured that
Yeah.
all out because it worked out and now I don't have to do
Truly.
that.
Good for you guys.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm out here on the dating app struggling.
You're
Are
a
you?
warrior.
Yeah.
You're a warrior
It's
over
bad.
here.
It's real bad.
I can only imagine.
Everyone's creepy
Seriously.
too.
Yeah.
Like I'm paranoid. Everyone's a killer in my eyes.
Oh,
So it's like, how do I
absolutely.
even
Yeah.
pick someone?
That's the thing.
I know.
Right?
It's hard.
You just have to go out with them and just hope
Just
for the best.
hope.
In like
Yeah.
a very, very public place.
I know.
And then
That's
there's
the
that
thing.
fear of like, do they know who I am?
Yep. Especially
Yes.
like in your
Yeah.
position, I'm sure.
It's scary.
Yeah.
I know that's a much
Weird.
stranger
Yeah.
like avenue with all that.
Yeah.
Dating. Whatever.
Dating.
Okay.
Ugh.
The best summer pieces are the ones you end up wearing on repeat. Comfortable, versatile, and somehow right for almost every occasion. Quince makes it easy to create a summer wardrobe that you'll love, with elevated essentials made from premium materials like European linen, organic cotton, and washable silk, without the traditional retail markup. I love that! Quince's 100% European linen pants, dresses, and tops are the pieces that you absolutely will reach for all summer long. I absolutely love their linen. I have so many pairs of their linen pants, which you can dress up or you can dress down in the summer. Like, say you're going to a nice dinner, you can pair it with like a silk shirt, a really cute necklace, some good, makeup and an updo. Or if you're just looking for a more casual look, you can do the linen pants with like a loose button-up shirt and you still look really chic, kind of like, I don't know, Diane Keaton vibes, I kind of think. Also, it's not just apparel. Quince also offers elevated essentials for your home, from bedding and bath to kitchen essentials and furniture. They have it all, honey. I am a big lover of Quince, and I really do think you will be too. Make your summer wardrobe feel easier. Go to quince.com/morbid for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada too. That's QUINCE.com/morbid for free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/morbid.
Every good detective needs a partner to support them on important cases. Think of a State Farm agent like your sidekick, there to help you along the way in your search for coverage. State Farm can help you choose the coverage you need, whether it's for your home, car, boat, or even RV. With so many options, it's nice knowing you have help finding what fits for you so you can get back to solving all of life's bigger cases. Go to statefarm.com or use the award-winning app to connect with a local agent and get a quote. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. All right. Are we ready for the next one?
Heck
Do you
yeah.
want to read
My
it?
best. I need glasses, but I'm like regretting. No, it's not that I'm regretting. I'm
Regrets.
putting off getting glasses. I don't know if I'm ready for that yet.
I think
What
you would
about
look great with
contacts?
glasses.
No.
I wear too much makeup.
Yeah.
That's true.
Anyways, but I'm going to squint and try my best. My grandmother was taking grad school classes at BU, Educational Slay. Back in the 60s. Okay, back in the 60s. And she was temporarily staying with a friend and her roommate in the Back Bay area. One night, after a long evening of jazz, or whatever they did in the 60s.
Yes.
I love it. Just jazz.
Just jazz.
Long
That's all they
evening
did.
of jazz.
And bell bottoms.
Yes, jazz
you
and
go.
bell bottoms. A good mix.
She was opening the main door into the apartment, and some guy tried following her in. He said he was there to meet a friend and was hoping that she would let him upstairs. Now, my grandmother is nice, but she's also an Aries, Italian, and from New England.
A trifecta.
Oh, damn. My husband has 2 out of the 3 of those, and I can tell you.
What can you tell us? Because to me, I'm like, what does that mean?
Aries, they're not gonna. They don't take shit,
No.
Oh, really?
They don't take
So,
any
yeah.
kind of shit.
and they're not gonna just
I need
trust
those
you.
around me.
Yeah, they're not just gonna trust you right off the bat.
Okay,
Yeah, you
okay.
gotta earn
They got
it.
their walls up.
And New England?
And New England,
New Englanders, no bullshit. Like,
Okay.
basically, it's just like if we don't like you, we don't like you.
So
You're
her
gonna know about
grandmother
it.
is a no shit woman.
Oh yeah,
we
it's
love
it's,
that.
Through and
it's a
through.
very go fuck yourself.
Oh, I love that. Okay, good for her. So she's actually not that nice.
Yeah, there you go.
I should have
There you
finished
go.
the sentence
Right.
first.
and they said that, not Bailey.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Side note, I felt like you guys would appreciate everyone in my family is a fire sign.
Oh, wow.
3 generations, grandparents, parents, my brother, and me.
Damn.
I'm telling you because when I tell them, they say they don't believe in astrology and resume yelling, quote, passionately across the table.
They're fire signs, man.
So she gets behind the door and she makes sure it's locked. Through it, she starts grilling him with questions about who he's here to see and what floor do they live on. Eventually, she gets a bad vibe. She tells him to fuck off and runs upstairs.
Icon.
I didn't even read
The
Legend.
New England dinner.
Her remains stewing on the sidewalk. Unfortunately, this wouldn't be the last time at the apartment. Shortly after, my grandmother leaves grad school to start her career and moves back home to CT, Connecticut.
Connecticut.
Okay, got that. While she was home, she got the news that her friend's roommate had been murdered in her in the apartment.
Oh damn.
Oh, my God.
Like the actual apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got the news that her friend's roommate had been
Oh my god.
she had been strangled with nylons, as many of his victims were. I'm not going to share her name out of respect from the family, but most of the info is online.
Oh.
I'm not sure if my grandmother put 2 and 2 together when the murder happened, but when they caught him years later and released his picture, her blood went cold. It was, without a doubt, the guy who tried to follow her inside.
Holy
my
shit.
Oh my God.
And then you wonder, was he going in there to find her?
Of course he
because she
was.
didn't let him in.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh my, I would literally just move. I wouldn't even grab my stuff. I would
Nope.
just leave.
You can have it.
Oh my god.
That stuff has bad Boston Strangler energy
And
on
his
it.
scenes were horrific. He left those
Theatrical.
places just a nightmare.
Oh my
A
God, how
nightmare.
terrifying.
Ugh.
She goes on to say, always trust your gut.
Yep.
And maybe don't be nice to everyone.
Definitely don't be
Honestly,
nice to everyone.
facts.
I know, I'm really bad at that.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Right.
And it's something I've learned at such a young age to just be kind and nice and
Yeah.
show respect to everybody.
Yup.
And sometimes, unfortunately, that means you let people walk all over
Yeah,
you in a way
preach.
because you just don't want to it's just
upset
what we were
anybody.
taught.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like manners.
Yeah, we were all taught that. When you're
Yeah.
like, you need to be kind, you need to be nice.
And now I
you
feel
can't.
like
And it's like,
it's like my Achilles heel, I feel like now,
yeah.
you know?
Because it's like,
Same.
Right?
it just can't be a blanket statement anymore
No,
to
and
kids.
if
Like, it
someone's
can't be like,
being-
you always have to be kind. You always have to be
Right.
polite. It's like, no, like when somebody earns it, you be kind.
Right.
Like, don't be outwardly mean right out of the gate.
No.
But you assess the situation.
Be an Aries Italian New Englander and have your
Exactly.
walls up. That's what we need to teach these kids.
We all have to channel that.
Yes.
Yeah. I've noticed since dating, it's been like, even though like someone will say something rude, I just give them time to like keep going because I'm being polite. And I'm like, why am I still being polite? Like, I should just leave.
Yeah, like
It's
fuck
something I have
that.
to completely unlearn. I want to channel this lady.
It's
right here.
hard.
I'm going to channel my New England
Hell yeah.
Italian. What was the other one?
Aries.
There you
There
go.
you go.
Okay.
Channel it.
Anyways, maybe don't be nice to everyone.
No.
I'm going to put that on a shirt. Especially if you don't feel safe and you're not causing them harm. It's better to just have them think you're a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might even find that deep down, hey, you were a bitch all along. Smiley face.
I love that.
Thank you both for reading. Love you and your podcast so much. This is
We
from
love you.
Quinn.
Thanks, Quinn.
Quinn,
Oh, you-
what a story.
You have the
For real.
nicest little subscribers, listeners.
Oh, they're the best.
Oh, they're so sweet.
They really
They are like these listener tales like feed our souls
totally.
because they write the nicest things.
Wait, we got to get Grandma on the line here. I need some more
Hell
info.
yeah, I
I
gotta
know.
hear.
Oh my God, poor thing.
Because that's another thing where it's like you would feel this survivor guilt or you'd feel this like, how did I get out of that? Like,
Yeah.
how did I get out of that apartment?
Or just like imagining that you were there. Like,
yeah, that
and
you
he
looked him in the
probably would have
face.
done it to her.
Like,
if
what
she
would have
really-
happened?
Oh my God.
If she
Poor
was,
thing.
if she went with that whole be nice to everyone, be polite, don't be a bitch, she would have let him in the building.
See
That's why.
that part is what keeps me up at night.
Yeah.
It's like I gotta learn to like put my foot down because I'm scared of that shit.
Yeah.
right?
Because
Yeah.
it really is better. Like what she said, it's better. People can think you're a bitch. You know what you are.
Yeah,
That's what I always
period.
say. You want
Yeah.
to think I'm a bitch? That's fine. I know what I am.
And you're
Yeah.
safe at that point.
And I'm safe.
you know?
And
Yeah.
and I guess that's all that matters.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah.
all
You're
I need.
safe and you know who you are. So that's all that matters.
Facts.
Love that.
Facts.
I'm putting this next one into a PDF because I can't read.
So
So just
we'll
vamp for a second.
This happens every once in a while. We're like, vamp until I put it in a PDF.
Okay, we are good.
Woo.
All right, so our next tale is called Listener Tales. I also met a murderer,
I love that it's like, I also did that.
which is
Wow.
great because that's the theme here today. I don't
I
even
love
know
that.
if we said that at the beginning, actually.
Oh, yeah. So the theme today is probably the title of the episode. So maybe you guys got
Yeah,
it.
you knew what you're in for.
We're doing another installment of
How
I Met a Murderer.
Yeah. I don't know why I said how. Like it was how
Like How I Met Your
but-
Mother.
Yeah. Yeah.
How I Met a Murderer. That's what we
That'd be
should
a
call
good
it.
show, actually. Yeah.
There you go.
I'd watch.
How I Met
I
a
would watch
Murderer.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Oh,
at the
wait,
end,
no.
they should make it the
TM.
Don't put it
TM.
out there.
Yeah.
Take that and run
You
with
got to
it.
TM.
That's
it.
our IP. You can't
Yeah.
have it.
That's what we discovered. We're like, that's legal, right? When we say TM, you can't take it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't really know,
Yeah,
but we'll
you
find
know?
out. All right, so it says that time I stole the Taco Bell name tag from the guy I sat behind in high school government class to pin on my backpack, and he ended up robbing and murdering someone.
Wow. That's like a series of events I never would have put together.
I
ever.
hate that Taco Bell had to make its way into that because I love Taco Bell.
Taco Bell's so good.
does?
We got Taco Bell last Friday. It was the best decision
Oh, it
we
was
ever
great.
made.
I was having a bad day and I was like, Mikey's dying because I was like, was it Friday when I was like, I am a goblin?
Yeah.
Like I just
Yep.
felt like a goblin that day. You know, you just wake up and you're like,
Yep.
I'm a goblin. Like nothing's
Yeah.
going to be right. I'm
a
angry.
troll, not
I'm
a goblin, but
troll.
that's okay. You're a goblin.
Yeah.
I'm
Ooh.
troll. What about you? What are you?
Probably just a bitch.
Okay. Okay.
Me, I'm just a
You know?
bitch.
I don't know.
And I
Own it,
literally
own it.
was like, it's Taco Bell today.
Yep.
Like, I'm full goblin. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Let's get
You lean
85
into
tacos.
it. What do you get?
Oh, a
Yeah.
quesarito and
Oh,
2
the-
soft tacos.
You got it in the crunchy Dorito taco.
That's what you
I
got.
love the Dorito.
I love
I'm
the
a Crunch Wrap
crunch.
Supremer.
Oh, yes. I love a crunch.
Mm-hmm.
I
With
don't
that
know
like
if I like
chemical
a crunch.
cheese.
A crunchy taco.
Chemical cheese. I
Yeah.
love.
And then those sorry, not sponsored by Taco Bell, but like
But
those
sponsor
cinnamon
us.
roll. I know those cinnamon.
Oh my God.
Those are so good. If you order those like late night and then you wake up in like the middle of the night at like 3 a.m.
Oh,
and you just
yeah.
like pop a couple of those, you're like,
And they
that's
melt
pure
in
happiness.
your mouth.
Yeah, they do.
That's
I
what
need
life
nothing
is all
else.
about.
Wow, I
in
want
life.
those now specifically.
Actually, forget this. I'm going to Taco Bell.
Like, so we're ending the
so fun.
episode.
Bye.
Taco Bell time.
All
Let's
right,
go.
But this person stole somebody's Taco Bell name tag, not their delicious treats. It says, "Hey, weirdos. I'll start with the obligatory gushing about how much I love your podcast. Thank you. I found you in the last year and love listening to you girls as I get ready in the morning while doing laundry, driving by myself, and really any other time I can get far enough away from my 7 and 10-year-old so that I won't traumatize them. Just yet.
Just yet.
Just yet. Love that. I'm an elementary music teacher in rural Missouri."
Rural.
I know, rural's
Keeps
making its
coming up.
way. Rural's the secondary theme today. It says, "Despite what you see in the news, don't worry. We are not all closed-minded people who would hunt other humans down with a hunting rifle just because they don't agree with us."
That's really good to hear.
That's like a great,
Thank you for that.
yeah, great sponsor for Missouri. I love it. And it's been my experience that true crime type shows and podcasts are a stress relief for educators. Not sure what that says about our psyche, but I go with it.
Well, you guys are going through it. You got to contend with a lot as
Yeah.
an educator today.
For real.
Like
Yep.
literal heroes, in my opinion.
Pay them more, goddammit.
Pay them all the
millions.
We
money.
all want them to make more.
I want them to make so much money. I say it
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah, they should.
They absolutely
Because
should.
I can't. We tried. We can't do it.
No. Well, and everything they deal with now, especially, but also I was an asshole when I was little.
Yeah.
Even just
Yeah.
like teaching kids, I'm like, you deserve way more money.
Oh, we tried to like do, because we held our kids out during like the height of COVID. So we were like, okay, well, we got to keep them. They were only in like preschool, but we were
Yeah.
like, we're going to keep the curriculum going. Even that, John and I were like, I don't know how teachers do this. Like, I don't know how to do this. Like teaching them to read, I don't know how to, because I'm just like, I just know how to do this. So I don't
Yeah,
know how
you're
to
like,
teach
see
you.
that word?
Yeah,
Fight.
like,
Say
yeah.
it. That's okay.
I'm like,
you
that just
read
says
now.
that. It just
read.
says should. Or they'll ask me, like, why does that say should? Like, that doesn't look
I don't
like there's
know.
an
I know.
L in it. And I'm like, I don't know, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
the
it makes
English
sense
language
now.
is weird.
Growing up, when my parents would be like, "I don't know, it just is."
Yeah, it
and
just
I
is.
couldn't
Yup.
accept that as a kid. I'm like, why?
But why though?
But it's like
Now-
in reality, you're like, I
yeah,
literally
you're like,
don't
it
know.
should because it should. Okay,
Yeah.
just accept
It's just
it.
the way it is. Just memorize that one. There's no
Yeah.
convention
Don't
along
ask
with it.
questions.
Yeah.
The amount of times we're just like, I don't know. That's what it says. Yeah, sorry.
That's it. I love you so much, but
Love you. But
ask your, and then I'm like, ask your teacher, and then
Yeah.
I'm like, pay her more. Yeah, Jesus.
The circle of
Exactly.
life happening right there.
Yeah,
But this person says, I'm also one of those weirdos who listens to Morbid to fall asleep at night. So there you go. I gotta love
I
that.
love hearing that.
Same Z.
Funny.
So soothing.
It's so funny.
I also feel a kinship to you girls, especially Alaina, as we fall squarely in the same age group, and I understand all of your cultural references and giggle when Ash misses some of them.
Elders, you
Here I am.
know,
I'm always like, wait, what?
like Paul Newman.
Yeah, like Paul Newman. It just happened.
Yeah.
Love you anyway, girl. Thanks. Love you too. Okay, on to the story.
The fun of it.
I just got done listening to your listener tales that time I met a murderer and realized I too have met a murderer. When I was in high school, I hung out with some rather, shall we say, sketchy people.
We've all been there.
It was one of those, my high school boyfriend was kind of on the edge and hung out with people who pretty much off the edge, so I hung out with them by proxy, sort of thing.
You know that thing.
Yeah, that. My boyfriend ended up a great guy and is now a contributing member to society. Woo! But for context, his high school best friend was murdered a few years ago in a sketchy situation. But that's actually another story.
Damn.
We need that one too.
I know.
Sad.
Right? I sort of had two personas. One, me that got almost straight A's, was first chair saxophone in band, rarely broke curfew, and was a Girl Scout, for real.
Whoa.
I love that it was like, for real. I really
I
was.
am not lying.
I'm not lying to you.
I
right now.
had the badges.
I got the
How many
cookies.
badges? I wonder.
I want to know.
Do you still have any Thin Mints left? And then there was the other me that hung out in a back parking lot on the weekends, smoked behind my parents' back. I later found out that they knew all along. Parents, am I right?
They always know.
They always know.
And they always tell you later. I do that whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've gotten
Yeah.
a lot of those.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Drank at parties and apparently hung out with future murderers. I don't really know much about astrology, but I'm a Sag. Don't know if that says
Oh my God, me
something about me
too.
here, Ash. Oh, are you?
I am a Sag.
Oh, so you're a fire sign.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh,
look
cool,
at
fun.
Yeah, I'm a Sag rising. I don't know if like what that really says. I don't know a lot about Sages in general.
Oh,
We're
we're
just-
right before my sign. That's all I know.
Yeah, we're fiery, and we want to like run away and like start new things a lot.
Oh, we want to run and be free. Don't give
Yes.
me rules.
No
you know?
rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
So maybe that was like a different part of your sign, like your birth chart, like arguing with the Sag side, you know?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Because it's like I was out, I was like rebelling against everything. That makes sense.
I like it.
Yeah.
So anyways, one of my boyfriend's best friends, aforementioned guy who got murdered, his friend sat by me in my government class. This was after my high school boyfriend and I broke up, but we were all still friends. So a friend of a friend would flirt with me some, and even though I really didn't like him that way, he did always strike me as a bit creepy. I would start to flirt back because high school girl. Out of all the guys in this group, he was always the one that gave me the weirdest feeling. Trust your gut, people.
It's true.
He just started working at Taco Bell and would wear his name tag to school sometimes, just to be weird, I guess.
Dude, a couple of kids did that in my school.
Did they really?
Yeah, it was like I got a job. It was like a flex.
Look at my job.
It'd be like Jack in the Box or Target.
That's hilarious. I never got a name tag at any of my jobs.
I got one at Hollywood Video.
There you go.
That was one of my
You
favorite.
worked at a video
I worked at
store?
it was my favorite job.
Ah, that's like the coolest. I
would
always
still
wanted
work
to.
at a video store if there was a video
Me
store.
too.
around.
I would love to be like the rewind girl.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Apparently, Blockbuster's making some kind of comeback. Did you hear that?
No.
All of your heads just turned.
We're like,
Their website just like reactivated for the first time in like years.
are we bringing VHSs back? Let's go.
I don't know.
Be kind,
ready.
rewind. I'm ready.
Be kind, rewind.
Let's go.
Who knows?
Yeah. I want to go on a Friday night. I want to see if that box is there. Like it's like the
The
risk.
anticipation.
Is it going to be there? Is it not going to? Am I going to have to wait another week
I had to wait
for
so
someone to return
long
it?
for Titanic.
Yes. Oh my
Too
god. And it was
Really?
the two VHSs.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember that. Yeah.
Split into two.
I don't remember much about video stores.
Oh, it was such a
I
time.
know.
Yeah,
We
it's
missed
okay.
a really good era.
Yeah, I did.
Sad for you.
Sad
know.
for you.
All right. So he was wearing his name tag to school. Very strange. La-di-da-do. Blah, blah, blah. Sorry, I lost my place.
La-di-da-do. That's what it says.
Yeah, that's exactly what it says.
Shoo-ba-da-ba.
Well, his name tag was in the shape of a jalapeno pepper, and I just thought that was funny. So we made some kind of trade. I now don't remember at all the actual circumstances, but I ended up with the actual name tag pinned to my backpack. We were juniors at the time, and even though he didn't end up graduating, I left the name tag on my backpack for the rest of high school. As a matter of fact, my mom keeps literally everything, and I was up in her attic not too long ago and came across that backpack, and the name tag is still on there.
Oh, damn.
That's crazy. Now, fast forward about a year from graduation. I'm a freshman in college doing my own thing and have pretty much forgotten about Taco Bell name tag guy. I get a phone call from my mom and she's like, "Do you remember Taco Bell name tag guy?" She obviously said his actual name, of course.
I was hoping she said Taco Bell name tag.
Me too. I like that better. I was like, yeah, why? Well, apparently he and this couple, they were using some kind of drugs, broke into an older gentleman's house to rob him. They thought he wasn't home or something, but it turned out he totally was home. So Taco Bell name tag guy stabbed him to death before they all ran out to get to the getaway car, driven by a guy I also went to high school with that was actually a pretty good kid. He apparently got in too deep with these jerks. The couple that was with him were quite a bit older than us, and I did not know them. I mean, I always knew he was a little bit creepy, but I never thought murderer type creepy. But as my mother would attest to, I have no intuition and would definitely be the first one to die in a horror movie because I would be the one that didn't heed any warnings and explained everything away like an ostrich with its head right down in the ground.
But you know what? You know that about yourself.
Yeah.
And that's
At
good.
least she's aware.
Yeah. Awareness is the first key.
Yeah.
It's the
to
first
survival.
step, you know?
Yeah. If
I-
you didn't know that, I'd be worried.
I also think I would die first in a horror movie.
100%.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't because you know that and because I know that.
So boom.
So I'd be in that movie with you and I'd make sure.
Okay, thanks.
Don't worry.
Love
Aw,
that.
that's so sweet.
Right.
I'd be the dumb ass who's like, "What is that? Let me go check."
Yup.
Hello? And then I'm
We would
out.
say, no,
out
girl.
there?
No.
So, needless to say, when I came across my backpack with his name tag on it, I got some serious goosebumps. And the more I listen to your podcast, the more I'm thinking, should I burn that backpack and sage my parents' attic, you know? Anyway, that's I also met a murderer story. I'm also going to put a couple links to true crime stories that happened in or are related to my hometown in case you ever wanted to do an episode on any of
thanks.
them. Because even in rural Missouri, crazy stuff like this happens. Thanks if you made it this far in my story, and keep it weird, but not so weird that you break into a guy's house and stab him to death, okay?
Yeah.
P.S. I have attached adorable pics of my kids and fur babies.
Oh my goodness. The cutest of all babies everywhere.
Yeah, really cute.
You know what she should do? She should find what prison he's in, the
Yeah.
Taco Bell guy, and mail the name tag back to him.
Oh my God, that's a
Oh
good
my
idea.
God.
Yeah,
Can
he
you
probably needs it.
imagine?
Yeah, they
He
could just
does.
take the sharp part off of it and give it back to him.
Yeah,
Give him his
you know?
jalapeno pepper.
Okay,
that would be
probably
good.
need this in jail. Something to look at.
Yeah, you know,
Something to look at.
something to do.
You're always looking for
You know?
something new.
I love it. I think that's a great idea.
All right, so my next one is listener tales. Wanted murderer bought me a bikini.
But why though?
But why though?
That's what we're all asking.
Let's see. And can I use your name? Yes, Hillary, I can. Thank you for telling me
Hillary.
that. What's good, my spooky beaches? I've attached my listener tale in the form of a pudafa, which is about the time I helped the police catch a murderer in my hotel and the creepy shit that led up to that fateful day. This is where I tell you to cut it down if it's too long, and it's where you say you won't.
Never.
Also in this email is the security footage.
Oh my God.
News clippings and mugshots. Oh, my lord.
I love security footage.
Mm-hmm.
She came through.
All right, so this says the time I assisted a SWAT team in taking down a wanted murderer.
Wow.
Imagine just being able to say that.
I know, that's a
That
sentence.
time.
You could really win 2 truths and a lie with that.
Absolutely. It says, oh my God, if you're reading this, it means you're reading this.
We're reading this.
Give me a second. Let
They
me
are
get my
reading
shit
this.
together. You're
They are
this.
reading this. I am watching it happen.
It's true. It's happening. I am currently sitting on my couch at 11:30 p.m. Both my toddlers are sleeping and I am not. I feel that. Why, you ask? Because I have crippling ADHD that has made it literally impossible to turn my brain off. In between researching how cuttlefish camouflage themselves while also being colorblind, I've got Miss Rachel songs playing randomly in my head. If you know, you know.
Deb knows because
And
she
you know what?
loves Miss Rachel.
Yeah, and I know. That's the thing with when you have kids all day, you're like, I can't wait to sleep. But then when they go to sleep, you're like, I just need to be alone for a minute and shut everything off. So you end up staying up until 11:30 or 12, just being like, I just need this alone time.
That's why they're in my 3 to 5 year plan,
There you go.
not the right now plan.
Yeah, totally. I have no plan. I like my
my
time
plan
and
is
sleep.
Love it.
Where am I? So researching cuttlefish, I feel that because I go on crazy little,
I love doing that.
right?
I love
one little thing, and then I'm off.
I went down a rabbit hole about sloths.
Oh,
I learned so much about sloths. Do you
love
know they can
sloths.
attack people very quickly?
oh, I did not know
No.
that.
Oh, I was watching sloths snatch people.
Ooh,
Are you serious?
Yes,
didn't
yes,
even
they're
know-
coming
Oh my
for
God.
us.
they're coming
in
for
slow
us.
mo, but then they
And don't they have really long, sharp fingers?
It's so they can. I know why.
They do.
It's so when they hold the thing, the claw wraps around the branch, not their hand.
Wow.
Isn't that interesting? And they also swim really far.
Ooh.
Thank
Listen
you.
to you,
that.
sloth expert.
knowledge all day. I have it.
You know what? Sloths always look like these little cutie pies, and you don't mind that they have those giant acrylic nails because you're like,
Speak
well,
for
you
yourself, I
won't hurt
mind.
anyone. But when you first look, you're like, you're not going to hurt anyone because you're a sloth. You just have pretty nails.
I'm gonna be
Now
up
we
at
know.
like 3
Now
sending you
knowing-
sloth attacking people videos.
Yes,
Please do.
I need to be aware of this. I would just walk up to one and be like, "What's up, sloth?" But now,
Not anymore.
now I will not. Ooh, all right.
You know that feeling when you come home late from work and those puppy dog eyes just pierce right through your soul? Or when you're packing for a trip and your cat refuses to leave your suitcase? Yeah, we've all been there. Pet parent guilt is real. And you know what? It's completely normal. That's exactly why Hill's Pet Nutrition exists. They understand that being a pet parent means being human, with all of our imperfections and daily juggling acts. Hill's science-led nutrition helps you give more love than humanly possible. Whether it's those long work days or trying to balance attention between multiple pets, Hill's Pet Nutrition gets it. They've created science-based nutrition that supports your pet's lifelong health so you can feel confident even when life gets hectic. Because you're only human, there's Hill's. Science does more. Ready to let go of the guilt? Find the right food at hillspet.com/podcast. That's hillspet.com/podcast. Do you remember in school when you just knew that your teacher had a favorite of everything? They would always use the same blue dry erase marker when they wrote on the board, or they would talk nonstop about their favorite element during science. I had a teacher once that literally had a favorite brand of marker. She would only write with specific markers, and if another marker ended up in her classroom, she was TO'd. And honestly, I was probably her favorite student because at the end of the year, I got her that specific brand of marker. Let's talk about their real favorite thing though, their favorite tissue brand.
Kleenex. According to teacher lists, they are the #1 facial tissue trusted by teachers. Kleenex Ultra Soft tissues are silky soft to help prevent skin irritation, and now you can take them anywhere with Kleenex Snap and Go. I absolutely love Kleenex Snap and Go. It's so perfect to have that in your car. I had a cold last week and I was just, honey, my nose was a faucet. I hate to do this to you, but it was disgusting. Drew literally came out of our garage with like 15 of the Kleenex Snap and Goes, and I put those in my glove compartment, and honey, they were easy access. It was so nice knowing that I didn't have to blow my nose into like an old wrapper that I had. Ew. So do the best thing for your kids' teachers and stock up on the ultimate classroom favorite. Maybe it'll make them their teacher's favorite student. They definitely have a favorite. Don't even get me started because, again, you know it was me. For whatever happens next, grab Kleenex.
I was first introduced to your podcast while I was pregnant with my daughter. I was an avid listener of a different true crime podcast, but was getting tired of how polite they were.
Oh, no.
And how they left out a lot of the details because, well, I'm fucked up. I listened to one of their episodes and was not satisfied with the information, so I went to the interwebs to find out if any other podcasts had covered it. Yours was the first one that popped up. So I scrolled back and found the episode. Within 5 minutes of pressing play, you had called one of the players a fucking dingus, and I knew I had found my people.
Sounds like us.
Yep.
Yes, it does.
I've since listened to almost every episode and love how the podcast is evolving. Thank you. I just listened to the plane crash survivor episode and absolutely loved it. Thank you. I pre-ordered Alaina's book the day it was available.
Aww.
Thank you. And I listened to the entire thing in 2 days of the day it was released.
Aww.
It was amazing, and I'll definitely sign whatever petition gets you to write a sequel because Jeremy needs to get his comeuppance. Well, don't worry. You don't need to sign a petition.
I was going to say, by the time this is out, you'll hear the news.
Yeah, there will be another one. And thank you. That's really cool to hear. My name is Hillary, and please use my name. After birthing 2 kids, I'd love to have a non-embarrassing reason to pee my pants. I feel that so hard. It just takes a sneeze. So this story starts back in 2015 while I was working in a hotel at the front desk. As customer-facing jobs go, hotel front desk is by far the worst I've ever experienced as far as customer abuse goes. I can imagine.
I hear that a lot.
Yeah. People, because you also have to deal with the late night people.
Yeah.
You know? People who stay in hotels are entitled as fuck, and I hate most of them.
Oh, no.
I was used to weirdos. I was used to people cussing at me. I dealt with a dude high on LSD who decided that my housekeeping manager was in grave danger and cornered her in a room and was literally body slamming the door to try and get in to save her.
Oh, my God.
I had a woman call me a cunt at an ungodly decibel because our outdoor pool was closed for renovations in the middle of the fucking winter.
Well, that's your fault.
The whole thing started on a Monday evening. 2 men came into the lobby and asked if we had availability. We had a few rooms open, so I booked them a room. He mentioned that he didn't know how long he was going to need to stay. I let him know that we had availability that whole week and to let me know before checkout time whether he wanted to extend for another day or 2. Totally typical walk-in. Checked in with a legit credit card and legit ID using the name Paul Cunningham. He was very charming. We carried on our conversation easily. I handed him his keys, and he and his companion, who had been completely silent this whole time, walked up the stairs and went to his room. The next morning, yes, I was working the next morning. My GM was a literal nightmare and had me scheduled to work from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. and then 6:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. the next day.
Clopin shift.
The clopin.
Not a
I
clopin.
hated the clopin.
Oy. She also once sent me home for coming to work with no makeup on. Bitch. I didn't say that, but I agree.
No.
He came to I would be sent home like every day. He came to the front desk and made conversation while he drank his coffee. It was a little friendlier than I was comfortable with, but it wasn't any different than the other weirdos I had dealt with. Just smiled and continued to talk. A little background on me. I was raised in an extremely oppressive religion, which now I've been deconstructing for the past 3 years. It was definitely a cult. My place in the world was ingrained in me. Men were superior and women were to follow behind them.
Ugh.
They led, we submitted, no matter what.
That's awful.
This led me into abusive relationships, one ending with a broken jaw and no will to live.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Poor
I
thing.
learned to give men what they wanted because if I didn't, I'd either be yelled at or beaten up.
My
That's
gosh.
awful. It was easier to acquiesce. I love that word. Thank you for
That's a
using
really good
that.
word.
That's a
I haven't
great
heard that
word.
word in a long time, and ooh, that felt.
Can I get a definition, please?
That just felt like.
I know, right? What does
I think
acquiesce
it's
mean?
basically like acquiesce, like I'm just gonna, it was easier just to like submit almost. Just to like put it out of your brain and just go with the flow.
Okay.
Acquiesce.
Place of origin?
It just,
Pirates of the
I
Caribbean.
have to Google that one.
Just want to pretend I'm on the spelling bee.
Well, she did say, am I the only one who can't use that word without thinking of Pirates of the Caribbean?
How funny.
Also, do you say Pirates of the Caribbean or Pirates of the Caribbean? People say this different.
I think I say it like
Caribbean.
both ways, like interchangeably.
See, this is another weird word. When I'm talking about the Caribbean, I talk about it as the Caribbean.
Sure.
But Pirates of the Caribbean, it's
that's
like,
funny.
It's like Oregon and Oregon Trail.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I do the same thing. I never really thought about
Right?
it. Huh.
Like
Pirates of the
like, oh, you're
Caribbean.
going to the Caribbean?
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm like, did you see Pirates of the Caribbean?
See, I just said Caribbean when I went to say it without thinking.
See, Pirates of the Caribbean sounds insane to me.
That's funny. Also, acquiesce means to accept something reluctantly without protest, and it is a verb.
Submit, basically.
Yeah, it's exactly what you said.
Okay,
Yeah.
challenge. Trying to use
there you
that
go.
word today.
There you go.
In a
That's the word
sentence
of the week.
organically.
I will not acquiesce to that.
Sporadically.
Sporadically.
Not sporadically.
He and his friend came to the front desk and asked where the mall was. After I told him, he asked me what bra size I was.
Wow, that escalated quickly.
I know.
Damn.
No last name? Or
What, right? I laughed because, what? And he kept on, you're so skinny. I bet they don't even make them that tiny. I'd be like, I quit. I quit.
Ew.
I quit.
Then why ask?
Which was
right?
super gross because he seemed to really be happy about that. After awkward laughs, he left. A couple hours later, he came back with a bikini from Victoria's Secret.
Oh my God.
Fuck.
I gotta go. Like, I gotta go.
I'd be calling someone.
You
I would
did
say
not
return
have
it
to
and
deal
just
with
give me
this.
the money, sir.
Yeah. I hate that you had to stay at your shift and like work after dealing with this too.
For real.
It really
you can't
freaked me
live.
out. But
I mean,
again,
leave.
ugh. But again, he's a man and Victoria's Secret is expensive, so I accepted his very generous gift and he went up to his room.
Oh, no.
I'm really glad that you like deconstructed that way of thinking
Yes, me too.
because that's really sad that that was like drilled into you. He extended his stay again the next morning and asked if I had tried on the bikini he gave me.
Ew.
I said that I hadn't, but quickly let him know that I was working basically back-to-back shifts and hadn't had time. God forbid I should offend him. He said I needed to take pictures for him when I put it on.
I'm leaving.
Oh,
That's so
for,
funny.
like,
We were literally just talking about this.
being polite.
Yes.
Yes.
Same
We were just
thing.
talking about
Yes.
this.
Yep.
And these are the times when it's even sadder when it's been like really drilled into you as a kid.
Totally.
Like part of like the tenements of your moral
Religion
code
and
kind of
everything,
thing.
yeah.
Instead of
Real.
just like a blanket, you need to be nice. It's like not only that, this is part
need to
of
please
your
God.
entire being. Yeah. Like, oof.
That's loaded.
Very loaded. So he said he needed to take pictures, and she said, "Oh, for sure," I said with an extremely convincing customer service smile. He left the desk, and I didn't see him until the next day. I was working an afternoon shift, and when I got into work, I saw that he had extended again. Great. What am I going to say when he asked to see the pictures I didn't take of the bikini I didn't try on? After a couple hours of normal hotel stuff, check-ins, room changes, housekeeping requests, etc., I hear psst
No.
from around the corner of the desk. I couldn't see who it was, but I looked in the big convex mirror we had in the corner of the lobby and saw that Creeps McGee was trying to get my attention in the mirror. He was motioning for me to come to him. My body was screaming, fuck no, but my traumatized by religion brain could only obey.
Right.
So I walked around the corner. I know I'm an idiot.
No,
you are
you're
not an
not.
idiot. You were traumatized.
Yeah.
That is not being an idiot.
It's also one of those things where, like, what are you going to do in that situation?
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Like,
It's
you're just going to react, like, right away.
You are by no means an idiot for doing that. He looked over my shoulder a couple of times, like he wanted to make sure no one was watching. And from inside his boxers, he pulled out makeup.
What?
What kind
Well, at least
though?
it was makeup.
Okay, that's how you get me. If you're a serial killer.
What kind
You're like,
Like, you're creepy. He pulls out makeup from his boxers. All right, I'm in. What else you
is
got,
that Pat
man?
McGrath?
I know. I'm like, Sephora? Okay. I'll take some of that.
Well, he pulled out 3 random brushes, an eyeshadow palette, mascara, and foundation in a Ziploc baggie.
Wow, this is bizarre.
whole
This
makeup
is
bag.
bizarre behavior.
I
He
did
pulled
not
out a whole
expect this.
face out of his boxers. And he said, go.
Yeah.
Go forth.
This is weird.
What the actual fuck? I saw these and thought you would like them, he said,
What?
almost sheepishly.
I gotta go.
He didn't say he bought them. They weren't in a shopping bag, and they didn't have any plastic on them or wrapping to indicate that they hadn't been opened before. Again, this really weirded me out, but I accepted.
Oh, poor
I
thing.
was just glad he didn't ask me about the bikini pics. The rest of the night went by without incident.
Wait, you know what I'm thinking? He's a wanted murderer. Is that his like previous victim's makeup?
Oh my.
Plot twist.
Right?
Oh my.
Honestly, probably.
And saying I thought you would like these, like what?
Yeah.
Right, because they don't have plastic on them. Like they've
No.
clearly maybe been used before.
Ew.
Oh,
and even if they were
no.
like lightly used or something, ew, you're right.
And they're just like in a
Yeah.
Ziploc baggie.
In his pants.
I think that's
That's
where
the
we're
thing.
headed.
I gotta know. Like,
Why'd
were
they
you-
have to be in your pants?
couldn't you
Yeah.
just hold it and bring it down?
No,
to
because
the
that's
thing?
weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's a little
Like,
much.
You're just putting it in your pants
Yeah,
and
that
walking
makes
up
more
and being like,
sense.
"Well, I have a present for you."
Wanna
Like,
see a magic trick?
like close up magic.
Oh no.
Oof, I don't love
Poor
it.
girl.
I
She's
feel
just getting
really
herself
bad.
Yeah, stuck in this.
Oy. On my next shift, which was the morning shift, I started my day with him extending his stay again. But he changed the credit card on file and went back up to his room.
Interesting.
At around 10 a.m. on a very slow Thursday, a man wearing a white Billabong t-shirt and cargo shorts, wow, what a vibe, walked briskly up to the desk. He pulled a detective's badge out from under his shirt and put it very discreetly on the desk. I was too stunned to say anything, so I just looked at him wide-eyed. He pulled out his phone with a mugshot pulled up on the screen. It was Creeps McGee.
I knew it.
He had long hair in the photo, but it was definitely him. The detective asked if he was here, and I just nodded. With his index finger, he scrolled up on the screen to reveal something that made my stomach fall out of my butt. Do you see what that says? The detective asked quietly. There in big, bold, black letters was "Wanted for Murder."
Can you imagine having a detective be like, "You see that right there?
You see that?
Wanted for murder."
I'd also be like, "Are we on Law and Order, sir?"
I'd be like,
can
yeah,
you
I fucking
just-
see that.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
I'd be
the
like, you
drama.
could also just tell me.
Yeah.
We don't
Actually,
have
I
to
can
like.
read, sir. It's okay.
Listen, Billabong.
You're just waiting for the like doom doom to happen. It's like, is everything all right? I felt all the blood drain from my face and it must have been obvious because all the detective said was, "Which room is he in?"
I love how it's
guy's-
theatrical.
This guy's living for this.
You know, he put that outfit together.
Oh,
He was like,
yeah.
"I need to look like a beachgoer."
Oh, absolutely.
Billabong
I
will do it for me.
Right?
I want to keep everybody off their game. I quickly told him, and he walked out the door, returning moments later with 6 other plainclothed agents.
Holy shit.
He asked if the rooms on either side of the suspect were occupied, and I let him know that they were. His first initial plan was to breach the door, but decided it was too risky with civilians in the neighboring rooms. He then decided that they would set up a sting operation in the hotel lobby.
Oh my God.
The other officers cleared out the lobby of other guests, instructing them to go up to their rooms or to leave the premises.
I would have been so pissed. I'd be like, "Can I please stay?"
I'd be like, I'm going to leave the premises. See you later.
Oh,
They
I
do-
would, yeah, I would stay. I'd be
Right?
staying.
I'll leave the
With my
premises.
little binoculars.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I'll just peek through the window.
And a little continental breakfast.
Yeah. I'll grab a muffin on my way out. Crappy coffee.
Yep.
They took spots all over the lobby. One pretended to read the paper. Oh, I would stay at this point.
This
If
is
they're
incredible.
setting up in like
That's
a
what I
full
mean.
tableau, then I'm gonna
This
like
is
let me read the
wild.
paper. Let me be one of these
Right?
people. So one of them pretended to read the paper at a table in the lounge. Another pretended to peruse the gift shop.
Amazing.
I noticed in particular the one reading the paper because he was fine AF. I wouldn't have minded being arrested by him, I don't think. I love you,
Amazing.
Hillary. At this point, the lead detective told me I needed to call him down to the front desk. I was like, excuse me? If you don't get that reference, you need to watch Pitch Perfect immediately. He said that I just read it as it was thing. I have not seen Pitch
I
Perfect,
think
actually.
Aka, excuse me, because like acapella.
I thought it
maybe.
was, excuse me, which
I've never seen.
I
Pitch
like
Perfect,
better.
so
I'm
it's a
not gonna
guess.
lie.
I saw it, but I don't know.
Acapella, you're right.
We'll circle back.
Yeah,
You know what? We'll come back
watch
to
party
that.
later.
Yeah.
We'll watch.
We got Now and Then on the docket first.
Yep.
He said that all I needed to do was get him down here, and that said I could use his credit card as an excuse. So with all the poise I could muster, I was about to call up to room 209 when the phone rang.
No.
I looked at the display and it said Cunningham Paul 209.
No.
I looked at the detective and said, "He's literally calling me right now. What do I do?" He just motioned for me to answer it, and so I did. I had no idea what I was going to say, but thankfully Creeps McGee asked if we had a business center with a computer he could use. I let him know that we had one in the lobby, and he said he'd see me in a second and hung up. Sure enough, he came downstairs and crossed the lobby into the business center. I just smiled at him and pretended to click away on my computer. Only moments later, he came back out to ask for printer paper, and the officers swarmed with guns drawn. The lead detective's voice boomed, "Don't move or I will shoot you."
Oh my God.
That is the closest I've ever been to the business end of a handgun, and I don't ever want to be any closer. I backed up against the wall, and he was taken into custody without incident. I found out his name was actually Angelo Doing. Is that it? Yeah, Doing,
so.
31 years old. And he was wanted for a group assault in which the 24-year-old victim was beaten to death.
Oh my God.
He had been on the run for 4 months at that point and was apprehended because someone called in an anonymous tip. After searching his room, heroin, a box cutter, a hunting knife, and 2 guns were recovered.
Holy shit.
Nice.
I asked the detective if they needed the things he had given me, and they said that they didn't, which was almost disappointing because I felt like throwing away the things he gave me would be rude, and that made me feel really guilty.
Really, throw them out.
Religious trauma is so real. Thankfully, my coworker recognized how insane that sounded and took them from me.
We love it.
I don't know what she did with them, but I'm sure they ended up in a parking lot dumpster. I've attached a couple news articles along with his mugshot and the security footage of the actual takedown.
Which we will be watching.
Hell yeah. Thanks so much for taking the time to tell my story. Keep being awesome and always keep it weird, but not so weird that you allow a religious cult to mentally beat you down so much that you let a murderer buy creepy things for you and then feel guilty for being part of a sting operation that takes him down. To be clear, I now think of that day with pride and no longer feel guilty. Fuck his feelings.
There you go, Hillary.
Much love, Hillary.
I so
my
relate
God.
to that, feeling
Damn.
guilty for taking him down.
Right?
Yeah.
Being part of the sting
sorry.
operation.
As
Poor
he's being
thing.
led away in cuffs.
Yeah, I'm so sorry about that.
My bad.
But now Hillary
Hope you
says,
enjoyed your stay.
Yeah.
fuck your feelings,
Do you want
though.
a mint?
Just throw one at him.
So sorry.
Wow, she came through with receipts.
She did.
I
Big time.
love
really
that.
did.
She gave you security footage.
I love
Okay.
that. Whenever we get a
Incredible.
video,
I
of
love a
something,
good
I'm like,
video.
oh,
Mhm, me too. Me too.
killing it.
Wow,
Wow,
that
that's
was
scary.
Damn,
bonkers.
that really delivered.
So, next story. You ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Hey, weirdos. My name is Sage, and you can totally use it. I will literally explode from excitement. Ooh.
Don't do
Whoa.
that.
I hope
Sounds
you're
hot.
okay.
And I'm a huge fan of the show. I feel connected to you guys in a way that I just don't with any other podcast. And you do a great job at doing what you do.
Thank you.
Oh, so
Sage.
sweet. I'm sorry this can't be in a PDF. I have the computer skills of a worm with brain damage.
We were just trying to figure out how to airdrop
We
something,
were.
so you're fine.
Essentially same. So
And I apologize for how long this may be. I am autistic and a chronic rambler.
never apologize.
Never.
Longer the better, baby.
Hell yeah.
So, on to the story. I'm from a small town in southwest England, which is very historically significant and very haunted.
Can I live there?
I know. I have tons of my own stories I could send in, but this one is my boyfriend's. I will be calling him F because the area he lives in is small and close-knit, and he could easily be identified. I recently listened to your episode on the murder of Sophie Toscan du Plantier.
That was perfect.
Damn.
Really
Look at
good.
it. Yeah, it snaps truly.
And I lost my place and
The
immediately called
excitement.
F when I heard that it happened in West Cork. He has lived there all his life. Yes, he has an Irish accent, and yes, it's absolutely gorgeous.
Cool, because that was my question.
Yeah, me too.
I was like, do you swoon daily?
You
I would. Because I would.
And I wondered if he had heard of the case or of Ian Bailey. God damn it.
Damn it. Wrapping your name up in something awful.
I wasn't expecting anything too interesting. He's not really into true crime and finds it a little spooky how obsessed I am. Right? Guys always find it weird. I'm like,
Sure
why?
do.
But in true Irish fashion, he gave me a casual, oh yeah, I know the guy, to be read in an Irish accent.
I was going to say I was going to try to do it, but I
Can any of you do Irish?
I'm bad at Irish. It usually just goes English. Oh, yeah, I know the guy.
There you go. I know the guy. Yeah, you just
cute.
did that. That's Irish.
And he proceeded to recount the wildest events I could have expected. F first met Ian Bailey when he was 7 at a market. He was running a stall selling wooden trays and bowls, and he sold F a small vintage toy car. The car became F's favorites, and the car became F's favorite, and he played with it for years, not knowing it had been handled by an alleged murderer. This was only the first of multiple encounters he had with Ian Bailey, which is absolutely wild to me, but unsurprising considering the low population of rural Ireland.
I told you, it's the secondary theme.
Rural. We need to abolish this word. F recalls teachers and parents warning children not to talk to Ian and calling him a, quote,
You know that feeling when you come home late from work and those puppy dog eyes just pierce right through your soul? Or when you're packing for a trip and your cat refuses to leave your suitcase? Yeah, we've all been there. Pet parent guilt is real. And you know what? It's completely normal. That's exactly why Hill's Pet Nutrition exists. They understand that being a pet parent means being human, with all of our imperfections and daily juggling acts. Hill's science-led nutrition helps you give more love than humanly possible. Whether it's those long work days or trying to balance attention between multiple pets, Hill's Pet Nutrition gets it. They've created science-based nutrition that supports your pet's lifelong health so you can feel confident even when life gets hectic. Because you're only human, there's Hill's. Science does more. Ready to let go of the guilt? Find the right food at hillspet.com/podcast. That's hillspet.com/podcast. This is a paid ad by BetterHelp. I happen to be somebody that struggles with people pleasing. So a lot of times I will build things up and up and up and up and up and then kind of get to the point where I'm like, I need to let this out to this person. Even in 2026, that stigma and just stigma in general can get in the way of a lot of things, like getting support for your mental health. Maybe you've encouraged friends to consider therapy while avoiding taking that first step yourself because you're busy. You're worried about what other people might think, or telling yourself that you should handle this all alone. But therapy with BetterHelp, the world's largest online therapy platform, can be a space to slow down and talk through what's been building before it feels unmanageable. Just take a short questionnaire to identify your needs and preferences, and BetterHelp will handle the initial therapist matching work for you. Their industry-leading match rate means BetterHelp typically gets it right the first time. Feel confident knowing BetterHelp therapists work according to a strict code of conduct and are fully qualified. Don't let hesitation hold you back. Find support with BetterHelp. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/morbid. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/morbid.
bad guy. But no one talked about the murder specifically, and he only introduced himself as Ian. So when F met him again selling food at a market in town of Clonacality.
Perfect.
Shut up.
I have no idea how to say that.
You were like, nailed it. Clonacality?
He only saw him as a
Clonacality?
regular old man. This part of the story disturbs me, especially because he bought the guy's cake.
Ooh.
He bought and ate a piece of cake which had been made by a potential murderer.
Eek.
This shit is wild. I literally cannot. He claims the cake was very nice.
He's like, you know what? It tasted good.
At least
though.
it was good.
Yeah,
cake.
he's like, it's very moist.
Yeah, there you go.
He describes Ian as a friendly and charismatic and compared him to Ted Bundy, but it should also be noted that he could be absolutely terrifying to young women. He would often flirt with them only to become angry when they rejected his advances, and he would often change emotions quickly. A family friend of F's best friend once went to a party at a pub in Skull and spotted him standing on a bridge. She waved at him and smiled, and he turned to look at her with a cold expression on his face. He then smiled and waved back before switching his expression back to a blank stare.
Ooh.
I know. He'd been spotted on this bridge many times by numerous adults close to F, including his former camp leader, who was Ian Bailey's neighbor, and his friend's parents. He often acts suspicious, and F claims that, quote, everyone knows he's guilty, but no one can prove it.
Oof.
The most recent encounter F had with Ian was at the age 15 when buying a book from him at a market. He showed me the book and flicked through the pages, exclaiming, "He touched this." They talked for a while, and he gave F a bookmark for the book. F says he speaks like a pretty normal guy, but he still felt uncomfortable knowing what he could have done. F has also visited school on numerous occasions. He says that the house is in the hills, slightly away from the main town, and that it is very quiet and secluded. He claims that there is a very strange feeling there that he can't really put into words. He said, quote, maybe a presence, a ghost, or a banshee, a very heavy, morbid presence.
We are very heavily present there.
It's
You know
us.
when you
Yeah,
walk into a
that's like-
place and it's like, it does feel like that
Yeah.
though, and it's the creepiest
Oh, yeah.
feeling.
The
Yeah.
Lizzie Borden house.
Oh my God.
got
Have you
that
ever been
there?
there?
The Lizzie Borden house, especially the Abby's room.
Yup, Abby's room was
Really?
crazy. And our phone started going like crazy in there. We were taking live video and it just stopped working.
It kept
like,
glitching
entirely.
and it was this weird, like, heavy feeling in there.
Yeah.
That you were just like, I don't know what's going on, but like,
And I've always like questioned that on ghost shows when they're like, our equipment's not working.
They're
It
like,
really
I feel this
wasn't.
heaviness, and it's like,
Oh, because then you sound like those TV shows. It stopped working.
yeah, exactly.
Literally.
And we're like, no, seriously,
We're like,
it's
no,
not
make it work
working.
again.
You're like, seriously though, it's not.
But Ash was like, you were like feeling sick.
Yeah, I
in
got
Abby's
super
room. Like she had
nauseous.
to like literally back out of the
That's
room.
happened to me
Yeah.
before. Yeah, that's a weird thing, huh?
Yeah, it's like
heavy.
inexplicable.
Yeah.
I thought that this was all absolutely wild and had to share it with you. F has had many experiences separate from this concerning aliens and the supernatural. I will persuade him to let me share them. He seems to be followed by everything dark and morbid, including me, which I would never expect from anyone so outwardly joyful and colorful. I will try to attach the only photo I have of my boyfriend, age 7 at the time, with Ian.
No.
If my poor technological skills allow it.
Oh my God.
I will also attach a photo of my most recent painting, which is completely unrelated, but I feel you will both appreciate the weirdness of it in a way which most people don't.
Oh my God, it's
Ooh,
beautiful.
fantastic.
I love that. If you've made it to the end, thank you for reading. Keep being amazing. Love, Sage.
Sage.
You
I
keep
love the
being
name
amazing.
Sage,
I know
first
that's
of
such a
all.
good name.
Damn.
Let's see this painting.
This painting's so cool.
Let me see. Let me
Yeah,
see.
see this.
Share with Bailey.
Look at that.
Oh, I
wow.
love that.
That's rad.
Oh, that's so cool.
That is wicked
cool that
cool.
is.
Good for you, Sage.
Just
Go
showing it to
off.
the room.
And look at the 7-year-old with Ian Bailey,
Oof.
alleged murderer.
Wow. I've
Alleged.
actually never heard of Ian Bailey. What do you do? Do you know?
So allegedly, some people believe that he murdered Sophie Toscan Duplantier. It's like a very, well, how would you describe that case? It's very controversial.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. He, it was the French government basically did convict him of the murder, but Ireland will not send him over to France. Like they won't extradite him because I think they don't think he did it.
Why?
So there's these very like big camps of like he did it, he didn't do it, or like, you know.
I really got. I have no idea.
I did an episode about it like a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Only it was like a one part. And then I think there's like a Netflix documentary about it at one point.
Really.
Yeah.
It's really
It's an interesting
I'll have to
case.
listen to your guys' episode.
and a very sad case.
Yeah,
Her
it happened,
murder
like-
was very horrific.
It was like the day after Christmas, I want to say, or like the day before Christmas.
and she was like this beautiful, just like
Go-getter kind
Just
of girl.
cool.
Like
what was
you
the
know.
motive? Do you know?
that was the thing. Like it
They
didn't
could
seem like
not
there
figure
was
it
one,
out.
but whoever killed her, she was brutally attacked.
angry.
And that
Angry.
bridge played a big part in the case too, because people said they saw him on the bridge.
And his
that
alibi
night. So
was
that
the
bridge
bridge.
that he just mentioned is an interesting thing.
Wow.
Because he would just be standing on that bridge and people either saw them and then pulled back the confession saying they didn't see him on the bridge. So that's the thing. Like you're getting all these.
But then people said that they were like scared out of confessing, or
Yeah.
like they did confess and then they were intimidated. It's,
Of course,
it's
yeah.
crazy.
So it's one of those that's like really convoluted.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So it's an
I always
interesting
feel
one.
bad. Like, let's just say in a perfect world, like he is 100% innocent. Could you imagine how
That's
shitty
the
that
thing.
would be?
I think
But then
that
again, why won't he
constantly.
move?
That's the thing.
But maybe that's why.
Maybe
you
he
know?
thinks that, and it's like either he is innocent and he's scared that, like, because as we know,
'Cause he
I mean,
can't
look at the
move.
West Memphis 3. You can be completely innocent and still almost be put to death.
Yeah, I know.
So it's like maybe he's like, I don't know if I can prove this, or he's not, and he knows that they'll
He
be
can't
able
go
to prove.
anywhere. Yeah.
So it's
Or
like
he's just being an asshole, like, ha ha, I'm not
That's the
leaving.
thing.
And you're
I could
gonna,
see
I'm
it
gonna
being
arrest you
that.
every single
Either
day.
way.
Right.
That's fucked.
But
That's
I
the thing. You
do-
can see it going both ways.
Yeah, and I do always think though when these people, I'm like, if they are innocent, can you imagine?
Well, we always say that going
Like-
back to Lizzie Borden about her.
Yeah.
The rest of her life, people would just like sing a song about her brutally murdering her parents.
And if she
I
didn't do
know.
it, which there is a lot of evidence to support that she didn't,
And it was a
know?
catchy song.
it
it
is.
was such
we
a
used to
catchy
jump rope
song.
to it when we
Yeah,
were
I
little.
know.
That's
Oh,
the
loved it.
thing. And people would go up to like her new home there.
And like sing it.
And she's like this old lady,
Poor
and these
thing.
kids are like throwing rocks at her door and singing that she killed her parents. And it's like, what if she didn't? What if she just
Yeah.
came home one? Like, what
that
if she
point,
just found them that way?
She just needs to lean into it and be like, I sure did.
well, that's the
kid."
Yeah,
thing.
right. Scare
At
them
that
off your
point, I would
property.
just be like, then you probably shouldn't be throwing rocks at my door
I would
because
just
I'm
have
a
an axe
murderer.
on me at all
That's the
times.
thing.
Right.
Just be the character.
Yeah.
Play it.
Into it.
Like, was it Maplecroft? That
Yeah.
was her. Yeah, that was the name of her
Second
her
home.
second home.
Wow, poor thing.
I know.
Do you want to? Should we do one last small one?
Yeah. Well, that's not small. Hold on. Vamp for a second. Oh, that's
Vamping.
So you have a second book coming out.
I do.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's incredible. Are you
Thank
proud?
you. It's like so much fun.
I love that.
Like I just want to write books like all day, every day.
Amazing.
It's so much fun.
Is this something that you would like to continue doing?
Yeah. I have so many ideas for future ones too
that's so
that I'm just
cool.
like eager to dive into.
For you.
Thank you.
Found your
It's very like
passion.
cathartic. It's a really big catharsis.
And
Once
you're
I-
so good at it.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Once I started doing murder mystery makeup is when I realized like, oh, writing is fun.
It's
Yeah.
so fun and so
and the
therapeutic.
researching and all that. Like I
Yeah.
love all that part.
And
which
it's
is
like
weird.
having it when you're done, like all
proud.
this like thing that you're like, I did that.
Yeah.
Like that's the
You did that shit, girl.
Yeah, it
Right?
feels good.
It's like your little diary.
Yeah.
I know it's you.
It's scary when you put like when the book went out. It's so you have this weird dichotomy of feelings where you're like, I want everyone to read it, but I also am terrified for one person to read it. Like it's literally like, no one read
bet.
it, but everyone read it.
I know. I can't imagine that.
Yeah, it's really
very
it's a weird
vulnerable.
feeling.
It
yeah,
is.
it is. It's like a diary.
Wow.
Because even like when I write a case and then I present it, I'm like, oh God, everybody's going to hate it. I can imagine
Yeah.
it being like a book.
A book.
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I wish nothing but success for you.
Aw, same right back to you.
Oh, thank you.
I love this.
Nothing but love.
Nothing but love here. Just support you guys. I want you guys to do amazing, okay?
Oh my God. Thank you. I love you so much. So much love. All right. I found one and it's pretty small.
Okay, cool.
Okay, we're back, guys. We're back. That time I met a murderer. And it says, okay, so I was just listening to the That Time I Met a Murderer episode, and it completely unlocked my experience from deep within the vault. More of an, oh, haha, that happened kind of thing. Picture it. Defiance, Ohio, summer 2004. I was freshly graduated from high school and desperate for that first tattoo. So I popped into a shop town with not a stitch of research done, mind you. It was a different time. We didn't have the internet in our hands with reviews and all that jazz. Anywho, dude man says he can do it and come back at blank time. So I go round up my best friend for support. Her sweet, sweet mom tried hard to talk me out of it, something we would joke about for years after. Anywho, we got there and the guy kind of gets me all set up. Bet you can't ever in a million years guess what 18-year-old Courtney got. Why, yes, a butterfly on my lower back.
Love. Tramp stamp.
Yes, perfect.
Own it.
Very, very early aughts tattoo.
Yeah.
So we get going on this butte, and the guy was not gentle or kind.
Ooh.
I kept flinching, and that made him yell at me.
Ooh.
At one point, he stopped and said he was done and not going to finish. He did keep going and did finish, and I was the proud owner of a new tramp stamp. Woohoo! Fast forward 6 months, my support friend called me and said to check out the Toledo Blade.
Toledo.
Thank you. Wow, that was dumb.
Toledo.
was not
Toledo
dumb.
Blade, front page. So I hop on my good old desktop and found an article about the guy who did my tattoo and his girlfriend and how they were wanted for murder.
Oh,
Can you imagine like having
you
that?
have a tattoo by him now.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's true.
Oof. Girlfriend lured a guy into a sketchy motel with the promise of sexy time, and tattoo guy was waiting there where he proceeded to rob and shoot him. And poor guy just wanted some nookie.
Oh, that's really sad.
That's horrible. And also they wrote the thing, not me. I had to do some digging to find any articles about this because it's been almost 2 decades. Oof, that hurts to say. But I found where they fled to Kentucky, and he ended up killing the girlfriend.
Oh my God.
He then fled to Nashville, where he was captured and brought back to Ohio. He was convicted and sentenced to 32 years. 4 years later, he was talking with his parole officer and confessed to killing the girlfriend and said where her body could be found. So now he's in for life.
Damn.
And then they attached the link for us. It says, so yeah, fucking wild. But it does make the story of my first tattoo a good party story.
Wow.
That's true. That's
Yeah, I would bring that one up.
Silver linings, I suppose.
For
yeah,
real.
for sure.
They said, "Thank you for reminding me of it, but please share the next time you do a meta murderer episode. I would lose what cool is left in my 36-year-old self. You gals are awesome, and I've grown to love and depend on your podcast. I always listen while I'm opening up my bar at work, and it helps me get past the I'm at work feeling." Aw, thank you.
Oh my God.
That is bonkers.
Can't believe how many people have encountered just murders on the street like this, you know?
Right?
So many.
We have so many that are not even like in this folder, like just like lingering in the email.
Oh, yeah.
So wild.
It's crazy. We could do so many of these installments.
Yeah, I know.
Right. Do you have anything you want to plug? I'm sure you do because
Yeah.
you're always working on all cool shit.
Plug.
Murder, mystery, and makeup, as usual.
Hell yes.
Continuing on.
My favorite. I
love
love your
it.
murder mystery makeups.
Me too. Also, Dark History. We're ending season 2 and we're starting season 3 in the summer,
I
which is
love
exciting.
Dark History.
Me too. It's so. I love it.
Highly recommend.
Thank you.
Go
Thank
check it
you.
out.
Yeah.
And
10
you
out of
can
10.
find me anywhere you listen to podcasts.
Yeah.
Social media, whatever. You know,
All
I'm
that
here.
fun
I'm
stuff.
around.
I'm just here.
You know, you can find me if you want. If not, that's okay too.
Yeah. Whatever. You can find me floating
Thanks
in
for
the ether
having me on
somewhere.
here. I'm still very honored. I appreciate
Thank
you guys.
you.
You guys need to come out to California so I can show you LA. So I can show you my place.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
On my show.
We would love that.
Yes.
I know.
We
That
still have
would
to
be
do
so much
something.
fun.
I've
We
never
do.
been to California.
You haven't?
Only when I was like a little baby and I don't remember it.
Okay.
I've been there, but I was visiting an ex-boyfriend who was like the worst ever.
Yeah, so we need to give
So
you
I
a
would love
different
to have a
view.
better view of
so we need
California.
a different experience.
Yeah, I need
and
to
I can help
start
you.
that one
Yeah,
over.
we'll come hang.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah,
redo
for
it.
sure. For sure.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. And we can go on those Hollywood, like, they have their own little murder tours. You know, we can see, like, the Manson house.
Like the Black Dahlia.
That would be cool.
It's pretty fascinating.
Yeah.
Not really, but
But you know.
like, it's a nice
The idea
updated house
is-
now.
Yeah.
Looks good.
You're like, all right, cool. New owners.
Nice people.
Yeah. Sunshine.
Put a fence in.
I love it.
No, seriously, thank you so much for coming on. And thank you guys for listening. We hope you keep listening.
And we hope you
Keep
it
weird. But not so weird that you met a murderer because holy cow, that's crazy.
And listen to your instincts.
Yeah,
your
keep it so weird that
intuitions.
you listen to those.
and keep it so weird that you keep telling us about when you do meet murders.
Yes,
And don't be
yes.
afraid to say no.
Yeah, be
All
a
of
bitch.
the above.
We have lots of advice
Yeah.
for today.
Don't keep it so weird that you're not a raging bitch.
Yes, just channel your inner New England, Aries, Italian woman.
Yes.
Yep, that one listener's grandma.
Do it.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you for having me.
Anytime.
You wouldn't take financial advice from a 72 hours in a single day alpha influencer, would you? Same goes if you're in a car accident or any accident. Who you choose matters. That's why Morgan & Morgan exists. They're the largest injury law firm in America, and they've built a reputation by actually winning cases, not just talking about it. Over 1,000 lawyers across all 50 states and $30 billion recovered. Injured? Go to forthepeople.com/podcast. That's forthepeople.com/podcast.
Traditional home security only alerts you after a break-in, and that's too late. Simply Safe is changing that.
Stop. This is Simply Safe. Police are on the way.
We don't just alert, we stop crime before it starts. Simply Safe, plan starting around $1 a day. Save 50% on your new system with professional monitoring at simplysafe.com/SXM or with promo code SXM.
Outdoor deterrence requires a Simply Safe Active Guard outdoor protection plan starting at $49.99 a month. Visit simplysafe.com/licenses for alarm license information. Tennessee 2012.